Hey guys, so we have this question: if the bigger circle has a center at O and a diameter of 16 inches, find the area of the green part. Okay, so we have two circles and we have to find the area of the big one, the green one. So because we have two circles, we have to mess with both circles. We have to use both circles in order to find the green circle. So there's some secret language in this question. So it's talking about diameter. Remember that a diameter goes all the way through the circle. It starts from one end of the circle and goes all the way across the other end, right? A radius just goes to the halfway point. So we're dealing with diameter. So it's telling us it's 16 inches. So it's telling us the whole thing from top to bottom is 16. It's 16. There, 16, right? And it's asking us to find the area of the green part, the area. So already we know we're looking for area because it told us, and we know that the area for a circle is pi r squared, right? So that's the formula we're going to use. We were told that the diameter is 16 inches of the bigger circle. That's why I put it all the way through the line, is because it told me to do that to the bigger circle, right? So the diameter is 16. So the radius, which is half of that right here, is 8. Half of it is 8. So when I'm doing the area of the bigger circle, let's do bigger circle, we're going to use pi r squared. So pi we can leave as is. The radius we're going to replace with 8, right? Because it's asking for the radius, we're using half of it, which is going to be 8. Half of 16 is 8 squared. So if I were to square the 8, I would get 64. So this would equal 64 pi. Let's look at the purple circle, the smaller one. So because we know that the whole entire thing is 16 and half of it is 8, this purple circle right here is going to be 8 because it's at the 50% mark for the bigger circle. It's going to be 8. The diameter for this smaller circle is 8. So the radius for the small circle is going to be 4. So the area for the smaller circle is pi r squared. So we leave pi as is. The radius of the small circle is 4. We're not going to use 8. We're going to use 4 squared. And squaring the 4 is going to give me 16. So I have 16 pi. It's asking me for the bigger circle. That's supposed to be my final answer. Every time I do any math, it just wants me to talk about the bigger circle. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to subtract the purple circle, which is the small circle, from the bigger circle, which is the green circle. So I'm going to do 64 pi that I got from the big circle minus the small circle, which is 16 pi. And that gives me 48 pi. This is my final answer. This is the area of the green circle after I subtracted or took off the purple part. And I think it's like about 151. If you wanted to just get rid of the pi symbol, which you can also do, that's also the answer. So there's two answers. They're both the exact same thing. So that's how you find the area of the green part in this question. Okay, thanks guys.